Well, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have finally taken some action towards Jaguar Wright, but not directly. She went on Piers Morgan's show and made some damning allegations against the couple. The Carters had a lawyer contact Piers to let him know that the interview needs to be removed, and they also demanded an apology.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with a legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyoncé.
I mean, Piers really did let Jaguar on to spread allegations. He didn't even add a disclaimer to say the views expressed by her does not reflect him or his show or anything like that. Here's the lawyer talking about the situation as well.
Listen, there's rumors and then there's nonsense, and this is one step further, right? This is a pointed and formal accusation of something I felt it needed to be responded to. So I think somebody reported it was a cease and desist. It wasn't that. It was quite bluntly an ultimatum, which is remove that false accusation that's demonstrably false, or a court's going to order you to. And so I think he made the wise choice and acted accordingly.
He meaning Piers Morgan.
Removing it and apologizing for it, yes. What changed here in my mind is that somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor mill, whether it's disconnected from reality or what have you, and lifted it up. And by doing that, they not only caused harm here, but they are also droning out the voices of real victims. And by doing that to get clicks, he didn't just harm the Carters. What he did effectively was to drone out the voices of actual victims in an ongoing case, in an ongoing investigation. And that was too much for me. Well, as to the Carters, I can tell you that when they put their foot down on something as they did here, they are sending a message. And if they can't stand up and make sure right from wrong, then who can? I've always believed that the truth will come out in courtrooms, and I'm sure the truth will come out here.
I mean, why do people believe every word out of Jaguar's mouth is beyond me? I am not saying it's all lies, but she's getting asked about other people's lives, not her own. So how would she know every single answer about someone else's life every time? Even the newer artist, she claims to know it all. I've never heard someone ask Jaguar a question and she replies with, I don't know, or I'm not sure. She just happens to have all the answers. Is that not weird to y'all? Anyhow, in response to the removal of Jaguar's interview, a lot of people are screaming about freedom of speech and expression, but there's a limit to everything. If a lot of these people put themselves in other people's shoes, I bet they'd feel differently. Imagine someone slandering your name and accusing you of heinous crimes. Of course you'd defend yourself. It's like people forget that the Carters are not charged with anything and wasn't named in any case or documents involving P. Diddy. Conspiracies can't go to court, y'all. And also, this whole time people have been saying the fact that the Carters aren't suing Jaguar means she's telling the truth. And now that the Carters have actually taken some form of action, people are now saying that it makes them look guilty. So damned if they do and damned if they don't. Let me know what you think of this situation. Thanks for watching.